This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi, everyone. Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. Happening today, the Food and Drug Administration is meeting to determine whether the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine will be authorized for emergency use in the United States. Now, this comes as COVID-19 cases continue to surge across the country. Health leaders say that over the last week, the U.S. has averaged more than 206,000 new COVID-19 cases a day. But they hope that hope may be on the horizon now. The vaccine from Pfizer and BioNTech has already been approved in Canada and the United Kingdom. And once authorized in the U.S., officials say that it will only take days for the first Americans to get their shots. Health experts say that a top priority at this point is convincing a skeptical public that the vaccine is effective and safe.
We've got to be doing a lot of community engagement and community outreach to get people to understand that was not compromising safety, nor was it compromising scientific integrity.
This all comes as the United Kingdom investigates 2 adverse reactions from the first day of its vaccinations. The UK's drug regulator is now looking into whether the reactions are directly linked to Pfizer's vaccine. They occurred with 2 healthcare workers who had a history of severe allergies. Public health officials say the investigation is being done out of an abundance of caution. Get ready to stay masked up into the new year. Governor Kay Ivey extending Alabama's safer at home order for 6 more weeks until January the 22nd.
Y'all, I'm not trying to be Governor Mimo. I'm simply trying to urge you to use the common sense the good Lord gave each of us to be smart and considerate of others.
The governor says that everything else in the order will stay the same. Now, as far as what can remain open, but masks are crucial to keeping COVID-19 under control. Even as the cases rise rapidly in the state, the mask will still have to be worn in public, and social distancing restrictions are still in place as well. Students in grades 2nd and above must also continue to mask up in school. All other elements of the order, including the operational guidelines for gyms, athletic events, child care facilities, and restaurants, all remain the same. With the governor's safer at home order extended, New Year's Eve celebrations will look very different in downtown Mobile this year. The city calling off the moon pie drop. The moon pie drop organizers say that they had no choice but to cancel it this year as the COVID-19 cases rise. The decision was announced just last night. Mobile Mayor Sandy Stimpson supports the cancellation. In a statement, he wrote in part, like many communities around the country, we'll have to find another way to ring in 2021 that keeps our city employees and our citizens safe. Organizers say that they were worried that people would not maintain their social distancing requirements as they celebrated the start of the new year. But with this cancellation, there's a promise of something bigger next year.
Next year will be the biggest New Year's Eve we've ever had because all of the resources that would have gone into this year, we're just going to roll over into next year.
Organizers say that just because the moon pie drop is canceled, downtown Mobile will be open and businesses will be following the CDC and state health and safety guidelines. They hope that people will support restaurants for the holidays. So what does that mean for Mardi Gras? Well, we're told at this point, no decision has been made about canceling the Mardi Gras season. Mayor Sandy Stimpson has been tight-lipped. However, a lot of organizations have already called off their parades and their balls. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey says that she's leaving the decision up to Mobile leaders, saying that she doesn't expect to impose any additional restrictions on the public gatherings. Now, as soon as there is an update, we of course will let you know.
It's 4:23 and I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report. You can see that we are dry, but you can also see southerly wind flow returning across parts of the Louisiana coast, and we're going to be getting more of that today. Even though we started off cold yesterday morning, we ended up reaching 70 degrees by afternoon. We're going to see a similar pattern today where it starts off chilly and then we get warm for the afternoon. There will be some patchy fog to watch out for this morning, so keep that in mind as you head out the door. Weather weather headlines for your Thursday. A warmer afternoon, and that trend continues. Saturday, rain a possibility, and then how do things look for next week? Well, let's go through the Fox 10 Futurecast, and you can see that today, when we get the fog gone, we're going to see more sunshine. Then the clouds come back tomorrow, and there's going to be a small chance for a stray shower on Friday, but the bulk of our rain chances come in on Saturday along this approaching front, and at 5 a.m. it'll be lined up between Tupelo and Birmingham and between Jackson and Hattiesburg. It marches east. Our rain coverage increases by mid to late morning on Saturday. Then as we go in toward the afternoon, you'll see much of the rain starting to work its way east of Interstate 65, and as we progress in toward 5 in the afternoon, most of the rain will be gone, with the sky gradually clearing just in time for your Saturday night plans. Here's a look at how the next 7 days stack up. Highs in the low 70s today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Then as we progress in toward next week, we see the temperatures going back down. Mornings return to the mid-30s by daybreak Tuesday, and we'll start next week off with sunshine. We'll have more weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.